Hey you guys, I am back with another video. It is April 24th, 2013. What I'm going to share with you guys is a two-part dream, and here it goes. This morning I had awoke, I want to say maybe between 4 and 5 this morning. It was a very, very brief dream. I don't recall a lot of details, but I remember dreaming of Michelle Obama. And I don't know why I was dreaming about Michelle Obama. I definitely haven't really been watching TV. And, but she pretty much was in the dream. She was sitting down, and there were people, talking to her. She was smiling. And the conversation that I've noticed was people were pretty much trying to figure out her age. I don't know why, but they were trying to figure out how old she was. And for some reason, I felt led to join the conversation. And I think I had made a comment and said, you didn't look your age. She never really gave us her age as far as I can remember. I don't remember her telling us how old she really was. But for some reason, I had mentioned to her that she looked 43. I don't know why I would say 43, but that's what I told her, and I remember she smiled. I do know there was more to it. It's just for some reason that's all I can remember. And I was really meditating on that this morning. Why would I dream about her age? And I don't know. I just find that very interesting. If you have any feedback on that, you can let me know. But the second part of my dream, when I went back to sleep, actually I had got up this morning and took my son to school, and I came back home and I laid down with my husband because I'm out of school this week. I'm on vacation, so I've been trying to get caught up on my sleep. So I pretty much laid back down, went to sleep, and I dreamt that I had woke up. I'm still in the dream, but I dreamt I had woke up, and I was over my husband's parents' house for some reason. And when I woke up and I went to find where my husband was, him and his sister and his mom, they were all watching something going on TV. It was like some kind of breaking news that was going on. And what I could see, there was some kind of bombing attack had happened. And I remember I kept trying to get them to tell me, what's going on. And it seemed like I was literally pulling teeth, because I knew they knew what was going on, but it's like I literally was trying to drag information out of them because nobody was saying anything. They were so caught up in what was being said on the news that they wasn't telling me, what was going on. So they was giving me little bits and pieces of information, but from what I gathered, there was a bombing attack that had took place, and it had occurred close to home. And I then remember riding in a school bus with my mother-in-law, and she just had this look of shock, on her face, like she just couldn't believe that this was happening. And you guys know that, any type of devastation that takes place in communities and cities, you always have school buses that come pick up the people who were affected and take them to this place or whatever. Some FEMA camp, some, just, I don't really know where all they take them, but you always see a school bus coming to take the people. And this is what I saw. Like, there was an actual school bus, and we were on the school bus riding wherever, but I know they was driving us around the area, where we were able to see the devastation that had taken place. So basically what I'm saying is I dreamt that there was another bombing attack. Now, if you guys have viewed my most recent video that I uploaded on yesterday, April 23rd, I share a dream I had with you guys. I believe it was more a vision. But briefly, I had basically saw in the spirit. It was like God allowed me to see what was going on in the spirit, and it allowed me to see the manifestation of what took place in the spirit manifest in the natural realm. But I could see this spirit literally forming what looked to be some kind of a ball, and every time this spirit would drop it in the natural, I would hear this loud explosion. So I believe God was he was showing me something that was taking place or about to take place in the spirit. I mean, in the natural. Because we know what goes on in the spiritual realm manifests in the natural realm. Okay. So I had that dream April 23rd, and then here it is, I have this dream April 24th. Now, another key element, excuse me, another key element to this is when I had awoken from this particular dream that I had this morning, April 24th, I hadn't even been up for a good minute when I had heard my notification go off, letting me know that I got a text message. And so I barely raised up off my pillow, and I noticed that my cousin had sent me a text. And literally she wrote, I had a dream that we were under martial law and there were many soldiers. And let me make sure I'm looking at the text now. I want to make sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, she said, I had a dream we were under martial law and seeing soldiers everywhere. Now, she told me that she had been up for a while and she had just sat down and basically told herself, let me go ahead and tell her this dream. And so, like I told her, I said, you know what, that was a divine setup right there, because it was as if God allowed her to send that text at the precise time that she did, right when I just woke up from the dream I just had. I believe God allowed that because that was another piece to the puzzle of what I've been experiencing these past couple nights with what he's been showing me. So I don't take that lightly. I don't take that as a coincidence. And so I don't know if it's literal as far as it's going to happen close to home, literally, or if this is just God's way of saying there will be another attack soon, and this is what's going to happen. Because I do know a lot of times when I have dreams, it will show it happening in my personal setting to let me feel the importance of what it is that God is really urging me to see. So it can be taken two different ways. I've been praying on it, but I just felt led to share this because, like I said, I shared a video April 23rd, and I encourage you all to check that video out. I think it's titled I saw something being formed in the spirit. I believe that's the title of the video that I'm referring to. And check that out. And then, here it is. I have this dream this morning. And then right when I wake up, even though my cousin had been up for hours, she decides to text me her dream right when I get up. Okay, so like I said, this is not a coincidence. So yeah, I told you in the last video, if I have any more dreams, I was going to share it. And I know, because I've been getting some feedback on my on my videos, and I welcome comments, and but I just feel like there are some people who comment and you can tell that they have a spirit of unbelief. They have a spirit where it's hard for them to really believe that God can give dreams and visions to people and to show them things that are to come. And so when I read those type of comments, yes, I do delete it. I remove it, because that is not what my channel is about. My channel is about informing people, sounding the alarm, where people can really just wake up and realize that this is the world that we're in. I'm not the only one God gives dreams and visions to. He's given it to a lot of people, because that's what he spoke about in Joel. He said that in the last days he was going to pour out dreams and visions upon people, upon sons and daughters, upon young men, older men. We were all, he said he was going to pour dreams and visions and the ability to prophesy on people. So we can't reject the word of God. This is what he said. And but I just wanted to put that out there, because I do know that there are people who have a hard time believing. And my encouragement to you guys is really pray and ask God to help your unbelief. I mean, really, because some of this stuff do kind of seem very strange and out there and not considered normal. But if we read our Bible, we will see that, God has pretty much told us what to look for. He explained in so many ways what we were going to expect in these last days. So we have to really open our hearts to truth. Bottom line, we have to open our hearts to truth. So I just wanted to let you guys know that this was another dream I had. And if you have any comments, I do think it was really strange about the Michelle Obama dream. I kind of have my theories on that. I'm not going to go into that on this video, though. I think some of you guys may feel that you may have an idea of what that could mean, and if you do, I welcome you to share it. It's just it's a lot more to it, and I want to make sure that I'm presenting the information correctly and accurately. So that's why I choose not to go any further with my theory on what I believe the dream with Michelle Obama was really meaning. But if I get more clarification on that, I will do a video on that. But as I always say, you guys, continue to look up. Jesus is closer than many realize. I love you guys. Stay prayed up. Stay trusting in God. Stand strong in your faith. Don't allow your faith to waver. Rely on Jesus' strength, because he is here to protect us, to help us through these tough times. God bless you all. I love you all. Talk to you soon.